What's up, everybody, and welcome back to the channel for another Watch of Rounds video. And in this one, we are going to be taking a look at Sun Wukong A5 in action in single target DPS arena. He is so strong. Okay, there's no doubt about it. A5 Sun Wukong really does change a team. The current team that he is lined up in is, of course, well, you can use a Nightmare team. Okay, you can use a Nightmare team, but this is currently the team we're using. Prytus, Jira at A0, Constance, Sun Wukong A5. My Prytus is A3, I believe, and Cyrene as well for that cost regeneration. All right, so we're going to show it and we'll see how it is. We did just beat a free Valderon team, which you know how hard it is to beat those Valderon teams anyway. And it is a little bit touch and go with my Jira. I do need to put a bit more health on her so that she can survive a bit longer. You'll see it in the battle anyway. It does work still the way I've set it up. And then Cyrene is a little bit touch and go at the end. So it's not quite like perfect. The gearing does need to be adjusted slightly, and I'm sure we will see that in this video. But it's working very, very well. Yes, I know. We're only ranked 3897 currently. We're only just over the Overlord barrier. I did just make this team because prior to that I was using the Nightmare team. This one does feel a little bit more solid. Okay, it does feel a bit more solid. Valeriya was great in the Nightmare team alongside, so it was Valeriya, Salazar, Sun Wukong, A5. No Cyrene. Obviously, Torador was in there. And who was the other one I was using? Oh, Eloin for the regeneration. I mean, top teams are obviously using Valderon teams. As expected, Valderon and Ardea are the top teams. But if we start going down a bit, we can see some of these other top teams using Sun Wukong paired up with Valderon. Let's try and find one. We will find. Was Ron using? Ron. What about Princess Zoe, maybe? Nope. There is some in here. We will find them. There's a Sun Wukong, Captain America, Valderon A5. Jeez, that's scary. Sun Wukong A5 as well as an Ardea A5. There are others, but the top teams are starting to put them into their teams. What's Pika using? Pika's using Sun Wukong as well. Now, not only is he great in single target DPS, he's also extremely strong in guild versus guild. If you've come across an A5 Sun Wukong in guild versus guild, you will have seen your more mount. Okay, any friggin' demon soldier you threw it, it will absolutely mount. Okay, it will you'll just see its health going, gone. Not saying it's unbeatable, because it is beatable by certain people with high affiliations, etc., and a really well executed tactic. Let's take a look at this team though against Sergeant Noisy, or SG Noisy. I don't believe that's Sergeant. It will be an auto fight. It will be a 3.5, but we will do a few runs. This is a Pelagios, Prytus, Valkyria team. Was there a who else was in there then? Didn't quite see. This works great, okay, because you've got the Lord skill from Prytus. On the first round, we are using our Sun Wukong. Second round, we're going to place our Prytus. We're also going to proc our Lord skill in this round just to help with the DPS, so we don't get too far behind, because we will lose that round the way it's set. Prytus comes in, and then by the third round, we've got Constance down. We have to wait a little bit to place Jira because of the way that our summoned clones are blocking the path, etc. So Jira comes in the end of round 4, I think. You can see there's another nuke there from the Lord skill. Sun Wukong wasn't quite ready anyway, so that works quite nicely. You can see that between the rounds, it's just cycling around nicely between Prytus' Lord skill and Sun Wukong's nuke. So we're going to see another nuke here, boom, and the round is complete. And it's working nicely. It's just Jira right now, I need to put some more health on. I need to make her a little bit tanky, because she is a little bit squishy. Although she's dealing damage, once she goes down, we have Cyrene tanking, and we all know that that's not great on the final wave. Okay, there's just so much damage, but we're doing very solid here. This is against an Overlord ranked enemy. So there goes Jira. Is Cyrene going to survive? She's not. She's dead, which means we're in deep trouble. And this is exactly what I said about. So I am quickly going to have to put some better gear on my Jira right now, because it failed on the first showing. Oh, Carzak, you are an absolute rubbish. Content creator. Absolutely. Look at this. Okay, I'm going to come back with my Jira slightly better re-geared. Okay, slightly better re-geared. So she doesn't die. Because that would be extremely helpful right now for trying to make a friggin' guild versus guild. Oh, guild versus guild. See what I mean? Not even a guild versus guild battle. It's single target, and I'm getting that wrong as well. Let's equip my Jira. Okay, so we're going back into battle, and I'm hoping it will have adjusted Jira's gear without us having to actually edit it, because we uploaded the current gear statistics. Does it change it if we switch it around? We're going to see, because if she dies this time, then we know it hasn't worked. But she has got a HP bonus piece on her now, so that she will survive. She will survive. She will. Obviously, it's exactly the same as before. Cyrene down first in this little left slot, so that we can have a slot free for Jira when she comes around. We could always actually put Cyrene in front of Sun Wukong here and make it so that we can remove Cyrus and throw Jira straight in. We could do that option. Obviously, this second wave is the one we will always lose against a high DPS team. And the third wave, we will nuke it with Sun Wukong. And we lost. Did we lose that one last time? Maybe Jira being in slightly less attack is making a difference. We will find out. That was a nice round win. Plenty of health left on the enemy. Took a chunk back off there. Sun Wukong nuke. Nice. Okay. Again, Sun Wukong, just that rapid damage single target is so big. You just can't really compete against it when it does launch, other than Valderon. Okay, other than Valderon teams. And again, with the Lord skill there from Pritus just working absolutely wonderfully. And now, is Ardea going to survive? Okay, because this is the test right now. Is Ardea going to survive? She's friggin' better. She better survive? Oh my god. She's dead. But she did survive a little bit longer. Does that mean Cyrene is still here tanking? Oh my god. Please don't die, Cyrene. Okay. It's enough, because the damage with the Lord skill and Wukong's nuke, it's enough. But it still needs to be... Maybe I need to put a little bit more health on Jira. Maybe just a little bit more again. What is going on here? Okay, yeah, I mean, we should really, shouldn't we? Goodness. Okay, let's go get to Valderon Wukong team. And see how this goes. We're not going to change anything right now. We're going to see if it works out okay. It's a little bit less gear rating, so Jira should survive. It's going to be when we're getting up to those higher gear ratings that we're going to be in trouble. So let's have a look at Valderon here. Fast nuke. Giving them the upper hand to begin with. But remember, it isn't quite as much. Oh, goodness me, that is a hell of a fast time. 74% and the instant nuke here. And this is where we're slowest on the second round, was it? Not too bad. Can we bring that back, being 60% to 100%? With this Valderon killing so fast. There's a win there. That one's still got a lot of health, but it's going to get nuked. Okay, we're bringing it back actually to 60-68, which I'm actually shocked to see happen there. If this one works out nicely with our timings, which it does, we're back in the lead. Just 58-60. And facing off against these Valderon teams is not easy. You know it. You know how strong they are. If it was a higher awakening, then we just wouldn't even be this close. But I'm very impressed by how it's just brought that back. What is going to be interesting now is Ardea going to survive? Or is she not? We're into wave 7, and this is where Ardea does normally die. So this is where it's going to get interesting. She's going down. Survive. No, you're dead. Okay, get the nuking quick. Cyrene is alive. Okay, good. Not looking bad. Cyrene is going to go down in this, but is it going to be enough? Can Constant still do it? And our Lord skill from Pritus work alongside Wukong. Cyrene is not down yet. Lord skill will proc now. Okay, so it's a win. If we can adjust it so Ardea just manages to survive it. That's crazy beating Valderon team. Okay. I know it's not one of the top ranked guys. I'm not saying it is, but so many people play this game. So many people play this game. If you have a Sun Wukong, and I know we've got Pritus A3, etc., but it's still crazy. I wasn't doing that before I had Sun Wukong. Okay. Like, that's a big adjustment for me. Valderon A2 against Valeriya. See, now this is a super fast team. Valeriya, Valderon, and Ardea. This will be interesting. Can we, and it's higher gear rating, so I would expect we can't, because Ardea and Cyrene is going to get killed, aren't they? As long as Jira doesn't die too early on that 7th wave, we're okay, because we can nuke through that 8th wave. But it all depends. I mean, there's going to be so much damage here. That Valderon's nuked early. Not as early as the other dude, though. Hasn't hit it as early as the other dude. Second rank, we was down to 60, right? 60, 74. So we've got an extra 14%. Can we bring it back? Timing is in. Timing is still good. $93 to $74. We're going to need some seriously lucky, or I say lucky, just good timing. Timing was good there, but the damage is insane to be bringing it back. Need perfect execution here on Sun Wukong, and it is. But this is a tough team because they've just got so much damage. We are bringing these waves back. I feel like if we can get this wave done, we could potentially, as long as we win these next waves. Okay, so we're taking some more damage. We're taking some more damage. And this is a crazy hard team, okay? Let's not get it twisted. This is a crazy hard team. You all know it. Jerry, you're going to survive? How did Jira survive against a higher gear rating enemy? How is that possible? Okay, so we can't win because they will kill this 8th wave too fast before Solcadence actually hits their crystal anyway, even if we do win the wave, which we do. If we're going to get one hit, if we get one hit, we win. Oh my god! Oh! Okay. I will leave that in. I will leave that in. Yes. Yes, I was that shocked I fell off the friggin' chair, and that was not even a setup. My god. I can't believe we beat that team. I can't believe we beat it. I mean, okay, it's not a Valderon A3, and Ardea is A0, but that's still a crazy win. Last team we're going to fight. Against Garn, Lugarus, Salazar, and Ardea A5. Now, this team is a tough one as well, isn't it? But how tough? How tough? We'll see. Still fell off my chair. How many of you laughed at that? And yes, oh my god. I'm okay, by the way. Thanks for asking. Okay, there is a wall behind me. Just not close enough, obviously. Obviously not close enough. Otherwise, I wouldn't have completely... Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Okay. Let's focus. Let's focus. Where are we? Oh no, Sun Wukong launched his nuke too... Oh no, he didn't. Okay, I thought he launched it just slightly too early then. He didn't. But we are way behind here. Still losing this. Oh, dare you 5. My god. Is it even that? I mean, it's gone. Lugaru. Lugaru is still a very strong hero. And that's Salazar in there as well. We did win that round, but we're going to take off, what, 4%? 6%. Wave 6. Yeah, it's just not enough, is it? It's just not enough to bring this round. We really would need to smash this wave 7, and this is exactly where we're weak. This is exactly where we're weak right now. There goes down Jira. Cyrene's still alive. Wukong gets a nuke in. Cyrene's still alive. Can we get 2 hits? 1, 2, 3. Ooh, bring it in. If we can get a big win here. Okay. Okay. We need a fast one. Ooh. God. Oh, did we get 1 nuke off? Please do. Oh, I'm not going to fall off my chair again, but jeez. Jeez. Close. Constance went down as well. Constance went down as well, but that's just crazy with the Lord skill from Prytus. Even when they're out of range, he still slaps them. So we've got 5 wins in a row there. 5 wins in a row really pushed us up through, and now you're facing similar teams. Okay, so this guy's got exactly the same team. And I want to see, we're going to fight him, and I want to see how his is set out. Exactly the same team. How is he going to play it? This will be interesting for us all. Cyrene in the middle, so he's going to pull Cyrene out like we mentioned earlier. And he's going with Prytus first. This will be interesting. What's he going with next? Because that's given us the 2 early waves. Should he... Okay, see, he's taken Cyrene out, put Jira in. But he's still not placed. Have we got the better routine here? We can still do exactly what he's just done, but with Prytus not going in first, Monkey King is definitely the one you want to go down. He's a cheaper cost, and he's got that nuke. We can still use a Lord skill from Prytus. Monkey King is where we're getting more damage initially. So we could still put our Cyrene where Jira is now, holding that spot for us to place her in, because we do want her down earlier, really, so that we can build up her ultimate. $52. My goodness, Johnny. 22%. If we fail here, though, then it could still be a loss. And not looking good. Not looking good at all. We have no... we have no tanks other than Constance there. Now, how long can Constance hold off here before the Lord skill? Is it that strong? It's not enough. So we're going to lose on that basis. Yeah, okay. So it's literally... But it was the better way to do it, right? With our Monkey King going down first. I'm really glad we just faced Johnny Bravo. Really glad we just faced him. So we need to change it. And we're going to build it now. And I might try and put on a little bit more... See, you've got health bonus, attack bonus, you've got health bonus there. I mean, I feel like this is enough. What's my Constance running right now? I mean, it may even help. Nobody look at me. This is typical of me, isn't it? Not finishing my upgrades, I shall risk. I wonder if that'll even be enough to keep her up. Let's do the same fight in a minute. And see if those upgrades to Constance makes a difference. If she can heal just a little bit more. If she can. But this is definitely the way to go. But I will change it so Cyrene comes in the center. Cyrene will go in the center. Wukong will stay going first. As you can see, it doesn't make sense to put Prytus down first. And then we will pull Cyrene out to throw Jira in. Like now, yeah, early, so he gets that ultimate buff for Jira where she's constantly in it. Makes total sense he's done that. So if we go Wukong into Jira, rather than putting Constance out first, then place Constance after, will definitely make sense. How are we looking here? I'm 6. Okay, see, his Jira will now be in his ultimate all the time, right? She'll be ultimate all the time. Is she going to survive with Constance healing a bit more just from his skill upgrades? Okay, little tiny bit. Yeah, okay, it was enough to stop Cyrene dying, which means we could still possibly win this one now. 8%. 8%, Johnny Bravo. Survive. Still not enough. Okay, so I will need to adjust it slightly. Unless Jira got it in. It was so tight. Okay, that was a good one though. I don't care about the losses. It's absolutely fine. That was fun facing Johnny Bravo then, so that we could hopefully Johnny. If you know Johnny Bravo, can you get him to watch so that he can just change it slightly so we can see the difference in. I mean, he may just say, yeah, but I beat you twice, Carzak. Okay, yes, you did, but that's because of my gearing and me being lazy. Okay, it's me being lazy. Right, that is it for this video. Has anyone attacked me? No. Okay, that is it for this video. I will see all of you in the next one. Have a fantastic day, even wherever you are. And Sun Wukong A5 is beautiful. Goodbye.